All right, keeping a close eye on that forecast here for later this week. Even though it's hot right now, it's not going to be nearly as hot and humid as we get towards your Friday into the weekend. And that's when those temperatures are really going to start cranking up here across the area. We're looking at high temperatures topping out into the upper 90s to near 100. And it's going to feel like 105 in some areas here by Friday into the weekend. Next couple of afternoons, though, we actually should be okay with temperatures primarily into the lower 90s. Humidity is not going to be terribly bad here until we get towards the end of the week. That's when the temperatures are really going to start cranking up. So that's what we're watching. Intense heat likely for AFRAM. So if you have any plans to attend, I'm letting you know right now that it's going to be quite uncomfortable outside with those temperatures so high, as well as the high humidity. And we're also looking at the possibility of some storms, especially on Sunday afternoon and evening, that could provide some relief. Although it looks like right now the chances on Saturday are there, but they're not going to be as high as what we'll see on Sunday afternoon and evening. Well, we got 77 in Ocean City, 79 out towards Garrett County and McHenry, but in between, that's where we've got the upper 80s and lower 90s. Right now, Frederick, Westminster in the low 90s, feeling like close to 100 degrees. And this is where the highest heat indices have been here over the past couple of days, but we expect that to change for our area as those dew points start to creep up, and you combine that with the high temperatures, and that's going to make it feel like 105 in some areas. This evening's plans, looks like you should be fine. Skies will be mostly clear, maybe a little bit of a breeze out there. Again, the humidity is not bad now, but it will be later in the week. As we got this big dome of high pressure, notice how all the clouds are kind of going in a clockwise fashion. The dome of high pressure is sitting right on the east coast. That's where the hottest temperatures are, right under the center of this thing. And all the storms are basically swinging around the edge of that area of high pressure aloft. But see, you can see where the heat advisories go all the way from the Quad Cities all the way up into parts of down east Maine, and you can see we've got even excessive heat warnings for parts of New Hampshire, which is not something that they see very often. So as far as the heat stress is concerned, next few afternoons, medium, typical Maryland summer, but then by this weekend, that's where we're going to see extreme heat stress. That means if you do not hydrate yourself, if you do not take frequent breaks, you're going to have problems with heat illnesses. So we want to prevent that. So again, Friday into the weekend and maybe even into Monday, as we're expecting, again, that heat to really start cranking up. So we've got alert days for Friday, Saturday, Sunday for high heat humidity. Heat index as high as 105. Again, the timing, Friday into the weekend. AFRAM Saturday, temperatures mid to upper 90s with lots of sunshine, maybe a late day storm. Chances, though, are small, but then a little better chance for some scattered storms. And we'll have to watch these for the possibility of being severe considering how hot it's going to be. But the better chances for storms will be on Sunday afternoon, but it's going to be equally as hot. Look at this. Heat index around 105 coming up on Sunday afternoon, but it's going to be over 100 even on Saturday, so you just got to be careful. Hartford and Cecil County tomorrow, we're expecting temperatures into the upper 80s to around 90 degrees, so northeast to Charlestown down towards Churchville, as well as Abingdon, seeing those highs in the mid to upper 80s. First alert 7-day forecast. Of course, you got Juneteenth tomorrow, 90, 92, with summer beginning on Thursday, and then we'll be tracking that heat and those storm chances heading into the weekend. Vic, back to you.
Derek, thank you. Nikki and Rick are working on a few news stories tonight.